Hello friend, welcome to your Christian channel of productivity. Today we are here to talk about focus. So I'm not gonna give you tips to improve your English, but I'm making this video in English so you can practice your listening and also learn a few things about how you can have more attention when you're making new tasks every single day. I always like to remember you that this video has two different subtitles, so if you don't know how to speak English, I'm gonna put the translation, so you're just gonna have to put on your subtitles in Portuguese. But if you know how to speak English and if you want to improve your reading in English as well, you can see this video with the subtitles in English. Alright, so let's get started. First, I think that it's really important for you to choose a goal so you can start to focus. For instance, I decided to create this YouTube channel this year, and in the beginning I set a goal that I would monetize this channel only with 1 year. So I would work for an entire year and then I would monetize my channel. I work a lot and thank God I was able to monetize this channel only in 2 months. So basically what I'm telling you is that you have to set a goal so you can focus on what you want. If you don't set your goals, of course that you're not going to be able to understand the path that you have to go so you can finally achieve that. So it's really important for you to decide what you want. And you don't have to set a goal as difficult as being monetized in YouTube. You can set a goal that is simple. For example, if you want to follow a video that I posted in my channel where I work for 4 hours straight, maybe before you try to follow this video, it's important for you to be able to study for 1 hour at least. So before you have the goal of studying 4 hours a day, you have to set a goal where you're gonna study for about 1 hour. And this works for different stuff. You can set goals that are bigger and you're gonna maybe accomplish in a year, and you can set goals for you accomplish this month, and then you can set a goal so you can accomplish this week. As an example of a goal that you can accomplish in 1 week, it's to make your bed. Maybe you don't have this as a habit in your life, so you're just gonna put this like every single day for a week. I'm gonna make my bed when I wake up. This can be your weekly goal. And maybe for a month, I already said to you, you can set a goal of being able to study more. And for a year, you can set a goal so you can start working another job like I did with YouTube. Okay, so after you're done setting yourself goals for the week, the month, and the year, what are you gonna do about them? How are you gonna achieve them? Well, this is the time where you're gonna discover that. Coming back to the example that I said before, to be monetized in a year, I should be consistent in YouTube. So I should make the script, I should make the video, I should edit, and I also should post. I was not 100% consistent, but I'm really proud about my channel because I was able to maintain something that I really appreciated, that is having a content that can truly help people. I'm not here because I want that everyone knows me, because this really freaks me out, you know. People just like start talking about my channel for me personally, and I just look at them and I'm like, this is so weird. But I'm here to truly help you to improve your English, maybe to improve your relationship with God. So that's why I'm here, and I'm really glad that I'm being able to do that. Okay, let's come back to the second tip of this video, that if you have a goal that is really big. For me, it was be monetized on YouTube. It was having this as my second job, and now it is. This was a big goal, and I had to put it little tasks so I could finally be able to achieve the goal. For instance, many of you guys want to learn how to speak English, and if you really want that, you have to decide simple things to do every single day so you can achieve this goal that is really big. So to achieve this goal, you can practice your listening for about 1 hour every single day, and you can also practice your reading and speaking by, I don't know, seeing news every single day, like I said in this video. go watch this video when you're done, okay? There is a book that I really love, and you can put in the comments who you think the author is. Based on my videos, you're gonna know who it is, okay? So in the page 135, this is difficult, you know, saying numbers in English, but 135, the author says, "Be faithful, put heart into your work. Imitate none who are slothful, is that right? I don't know. And who give divided service. Actions often repeated form habits. Habits form character. In the sight of omnipotence, every duty is important. The Lord has said, 'He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much.'" Basically, she says that we have to do everything with our heart and like we're doing for the Lord. So we're gonna make everything perfectly. I saw a video that the person was talking about procrastination, and it's really interesting because the person says that we have this kind of difficulty when we have to do something for someone else. When we know that a person depends of something that we have to do, we do it immediately. But when we understand that the only person that is going to be affected when we don't do something, we just let it go. We don't care because we don't love us enough. This is really serious. So I think that is really important for you to keep your mind that if you set a goal, you're gonna do it because this is for the glory of God. If, of course, this is a good goal for your life. And also because you love yourself and you have to do it because you want to have a better life. So please understand that when you set a goal and you don't care and you don't work for achieving it, you're just showing that you don't care about yourself. And that's really sad. So let's focus on this. Try to do it because you want to glorify God and because you love yourself. All right? Okay. Oh, I forgot to say the name of the book. Messages to Young People. And of course, I'm gonna talk about cell phone and social media because, oh my God, you wanna focus and you want to still let your cell phone distract you? Are you kidding me? Stop doing that. So I was searching and I like to bring you like the good stuff. So let me just read it for you, okay? Dr. Gloria Mark, a professor of informatics at the University of California in Verne, took it into her own hands to see how social media affects our lives. So not only talking about cell phones, we're talking about social media first, okay? By the way, if you did not watch this video or this, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, I decided for about 2 months that I'm not gonna use social media anymore and I'm out of it, and I'm so glad that I did this. So I'm just trying to convince you that you have to do the same, alright? Mark's decades of research have led to significant findings on our ability to focus. Her research showed that in 2004, the average attention to a screen was measured to be 2.5 minutes. Years later, it declined to 75 seconds, and in the present day, it's been found that this number has dropped yet again to 45 seconds. This means that when we are using our cell phones and especially social media, we cannot focus anymore. We cannot focus for at least 1 minute. This is crazy, you know? This is really bad if you have to study by yourself, if you study at home, if you work as a freelancer like I do. The addicting qualities of these platforms are reinforced by the dopamine inducing rewards provided by likes, comments, and notifications. We are so accustomed to the instant sensations of gratification and stimulation that anything that doesn't stimulate us quickly is considered less desirable and boring. Let me explain to you. Here you have your cell phone. So you're using your cell phone every single day and every single second of your day. And this is fun to your brain. This is really fun. But when you put your cell phone away, it's boring. You have to focus on reading for about 1 hour. It's so boring. You don't know how to do it. And you think that the problem is studying. You think that the problem is working. But the problem is to use your cell phone in a way that makes your brain addictive. So to deal with this, you have to put a limit time so you can go onto your phone. You have to decide it if you want to, I don't know, spend 30 minutes on social media, and you have to do this. If you don't do it, just get rid of it, like I did with my social media. It's really simple. If you want to achieve your goals, you're gonna have to put a limit to use your phone. If you don't do that, you're not gonna achieve your goals. And something that I started to do the last week, and I think that is really effective, is for you to not have notifications on your phone. I don't have notifications. I only had off WhatsApp, but I don't have it anymore. I don't. You know, we also believe that a person doesn't have to wait. Social media, it's so quickly, and it made us so crazy that we think that a person has to answer us exactly when we ask something. But this person doesn't have to do that, and you don't have to do that. You know, if you want to answer a person exactly when she talks to you, you're not gonna have a life, because that's impossible. We have too many things to do every single day. But of course that you don't have to be rude. I mean, if you don't answer, and if you answer like the person talks to you in the morning and you answer it in the next day or in a week, you're just rude, okay? You're just rude. But we have to understand that it's alright if I send a message to someone and the person only answer it like 5 hours later. This person has a life, and this person has a job and has a family, and that's okay. So please get rid of your notifications. They really ruin your focus. And as a final tip of this video, you have to organize your room. If you work in a room, I do work in my room, and it's really organized right now. I'm really proud of myself. There are different research about this, and I want to talk with you about Harvard Business Review. Okay, it's not me talking, it's Harvard talking. This is a test that they made with a few persons, and people that were in an environment that was messy was not able to answer as quickly as the people that were in an environment that it was organized. So it's really important for you to understand that if you want to focus in your study and if you want to focus on your work, you have to organize your room. Organize it. It's not gonna take long. Just put it a song for you to listen and try to enjoy the process. It doesn't have to be that bad. And in the same book, Message to the Young People, it says in the page 33, the power of little acts of evil, of small inconsistencies to mold character, are not estimated as they should be. When you let a bad habit be in your life, you don't understand how this affects you. If you're okay with the procrastination, and if you're okay to only make things when they're important to other people and put you aside every single time and don't love you and don't care about you, this is really bad. We think they're too little and they are not gonna impact us, but they do, and they can destroy your life. So please get rid of these little things that are not helping you, that only can destroy you. To finish, I want to ask you something, but I'm gonna ask you in Portuguese because I don't think this makes sense in English. So let me ask you. You know, by reading this book, I start thinking about that. Você cultiva em sua vida hábitos de santificação ou de destruição? Think about that, okay? I see you in the next one, and remember, you are loved. Bye.